Hi everybody, Unicracken here from the Sins of the Prophets development team. I wanted to very quickly discuss with you the current conversation over whether or not this ship is an SOTP asset. There is some confusion over whether or not we're saying that this is a copy or if this just looks a lot like one of our ships. I want to make it clear. This is exactly the Eskim pattern assault carrier from Sins of the Prophets' most recent mod release, down to the pixel. So I wanted to quickly go over some of the details that we used to identify our ship and some of the unique features that this ship has that are visible here. That way you can kind of follow along and make this determination on your own. Below, I'm going to link to Malcontent 1692's public sketchfab, where he has this model available, and it is also what we expect to be the likely place that this was grabbed, because as far as we can tell, this is a two-dimensional sprite or flat image of the ship, and we think that they or the individual that pulled this, we think that they positioned it in Sketchfab, took a screenshot, and then kind of cut it out of the scene, cropped it. So the first feature that we noticed on this that helped us identify that it was the Sins of the Prophets ship as opposed to a new ship created by 343 Industries are these large 3 armor panels on the front next to this black armor paneling. This is intended to be the assault carrier from Reach, Halo Reach. Right after the supercarrier is destroyed, a fleet of these ships jump in. Now, the coloration of the ship has been made lighter, and we don't know if that's to simulate an atmospheric effect or if it was to just change the shade to make it lighter or shinier or to have a more metallic sheen. We're not entirely sure. But the rest of the ship, including the texture pattern, is ours. So we also identified it by looking at these little lighting features here and here, and then the position of these individual lights here all match up directly one-to-one with our own. And these were placed semi-randomly. And so, you know, we didn't base the positions of these tiny little lights individually on the ones that would be on the Halo Reach carrier. So the fact that these are one-to-one makes it pretty clear that this is our ship. We also did this fairly unique feature with the bay here, with how we lit it up. It's very bright, and the geometry inside is also homebrew. There's some similarity between this ship and other assault carriers from official media, but this particular version is very clearly the ship in Sins of the Prophets. And so, we know our own work, and we actually had a number of fans that identified this as well and came to us and talked to us about it. So this wasn't just something that we're looking here and we want to see it. It very clearly is what it is. Now, just to make this clear, the Sins of the Prophets team and the artist that specifically made this ship are not upset about this. We're super happy and super excited to see this in Halo Infinite. However, we do have questions about the process by which this ended up in the multiplayer map. And, we just want to make sure that because our artist made this, obviously they should get credit for this in Halo Infinite. And so we are in communication with 343 Industries trying to remedy this right now. We're hopeful for a positive solution where everybody is happy. And just to make this abundantly clear, we don't want this removed from the game. We just want appropriate credit applied. And we also just want to widen up those channels of communication with 343 Industries, because if they really needed this as an asset, we could have provided it, frankly, in a cleaner state than it is in, because once again, this appears to be the model on SketchUp cropped, and so we could have provided an absolutely clean render of this for Halo Infinite, and we would have been happy to do it because we're Halo fans and we want to support Halo. So take a look for yourself. Take a look at the link below. Look at the ship. Tell us what you think. See if our eyes match what your eyes see. And thank you for your time.